Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop, and it's time to go back to the theater. And after many delays, the sequel to Venom is finally here. But is it worth the wait? My review of the 2021 action comic book sequel, Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Coming up now. Eddie Brock, the investigative journalist, is still the host to the alien symbiote known as Venom. The two are adjusting to their symbiotic relationship, which is certainly full of ups and downs. One day, Eddie is brought in to interview Cletus Cassidy, a dangerous serial killer currently in prison who wants to talk only to Eddie. Through a number of interesting antics, Cletus ends up getting a symbiote of his own, known as Carnage, and escapes prison. Will Eddie and Venom be able to get their act together and take down Carnage? So what did I think of Venom, Let There Be Carnage? I thought it's an entertaining superhero action sequel. It's directed by Andy Serkis, who previously helmed the films Breathe and Mowgli, Legend of the Jungle, and is best known for his motion capture roles as Gollum, Caesar, and of course, Supreme Leader Snoke. Carnage was the big tease in the last film's end credits scene, which was a big hit with fans of the character. He's definitely done well here on screen, and he and Cassidy are psychotic and menacing villains, which is helped out by Harrelson's wacky performance. The CGI here used on Carnage and Venom looks fantastic as well. I also enjoyed the animation that's used in the film. One of the things that surprised me was the movie's runtime at only 90 minutes. While it's a nice change of pace for a comic book movie, it sometimes felt a little too rushed. It also doesn't waste too much time on subplots, as it gets right into the main story. If you haven't seen the first Venom film, I'd recommend watching it first to get a better understanding of the characters and what's going on. I know there were a couple of things I had forgotten about. The film packs in a lot of action sequences, all of which are pretty fun, including the characters' breakouts and, of course, the huge Venom vs. Carnage final battle. While there is some violence that works okay with its PG-13 rating, I feel that the film would have been better with an R rating, as it could have shown more, and most of the kills wouldn't have had to be off-screen. There's also a lot more comedy this time around, and luckily most of it hits. From slapstick to one-liners and laugh-out-loud jokes, it's all pretty funny, especially the humorous interactions between Eddie and Venom. The plot is very simple, which honestly works fine, and basically just sees the villains looking for revenge. We also get a love story between Cletus and the love of his life, Frances Barrison, which is okay. The highlights, though, are the face-offs between Eddie and Cassidy, as well as what's going on in the spat between Venom and Eddie. There are a couple of dubbing issues here and there, especially in the prologue, where younger actors are playing Cletus, one that looks nothing like Woody Harrelson, and Frances that looks odd, as well as some shoddy editing where I wasn't sure if certain characters had died or not. There's also an important and fun mid-credit scene to definitely stick around for. Tom Hardy reprises his role as Eddie Brock, the journalist and host to Venom who must face off against their biggest threat yet. Woody Harrelson as Cletus Cassidy, the serial killer who becomes the host to the Carnage symbiote and is looking for Eddie. Michelle Williams as Anne Weying, Brock's ex-fiancée and defense attorney, and Naomi Harris as Frances Barrison, a.k.a. Shriek, Cassidy's love interest who can manipulate sound energy with her screams. Venom Let There Be Carnage is a crazy and wild, enjoyable action sequel that most fans will have fun with. I'm going to give it the number rating of 7 out of 10, which gives it the A-list rating of Do It. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/WestsideOf515. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTroupeAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram at WestAlist. Until next time, Troop out.